A famous explorer once said that the extraordinary is in what we do, not who we are. I'd finally set out to make my mark, to find adventure. But instead, adventure found me. In our darkest moments, when life flashes before us, we find something that keeps us going. Something that pushes us. When all seemed lost, I found a truth. And I knew what I must become.
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. I still enjoy that opening. It's so done so well, and even on the Xbox 360, which I still play on it, and I'm doing this video from that. Never get tired of that opening, that intro to the game, Tomb Raider. All right, so for today, I am going to be showing you guys how to level up quickly on Tomb Raider. I will admit, I am not the originator of this finding. I did see this on some other videos, for that matter. And I did that a few years ago, and I had to redo it again because for some reason I lost all my upgrades, all my skills, all my character unlocks, including Lara. Um, and so I'm doing it again. I said, gee, while I'm doing this, I should do a video on it and introduce it to those players that are not aware of this glitch or whatever you want to call it on the game. You don't need a PC, you don't need software, and I believe you can do this on all the Tomb Raider games on the PlayStation and the PC. On the PC, I think it's called the Definitive Edition. I know that a friend of mine has the Xbox S, and he plays on the Definitive Edition. So anyway, again, the title to this video is leveling up very quickly. You can gain up to 28,000 points and even more depending on how quickly you go about doing the game. Anyway, to do it, you do it on your own without having to play against other players. That's the one thing I love about this game. You don't have to play with other players to level up. Anyway, here it is. You select multiplayer. Okay. Once you select multiplayer, create private match. Okay. Select rescue. I personally like Monastery, and the reason for that is that Monastery, the salvage boxes, which you have to go to, or should go to, you don't have to, you should go to increase your point value, to rank up. I find a Monastery, the salvage boxes are so ideally located, they're almost on a straight line. Whereas on the other maps, you have to go and jump up to places and things of that nature to get to the salvage boxes. And this one here, they almost seem on a straight line for most parts. So that's the why I like Monastery. Okay, choose Monastery. Loadouts. Loadouts. If you're new to the game and you haven't ranked up or anything of that nature, select on the survival skill. I'll go there first. Leave the advanced looting. The advanced looting increases the amount of ammo and salvage recovered from player skills and crates. So that will, when you salvage, when you open the boxes, salvage boxes, it won't allow you to go below 200 points. So if you don't select this, let's say, for example, you already unlocked some of the other survival skills and you want to do this leveling up, well, use that one because you won't go below 200 points in terms of salvage goes. All right. I also picked for the offensive skill, Second Wind. Second Wind allows your character to travel at a faster distance before it slows down to a regular pace. So I recommend those two. The other stuff doesn't matter. Now, in terms of the faction, of course, you want to start with the survivors because the survivors are the ones that pick up the med kits, not the Solari. Solari, if you're playing multiplayer, their job is to stop the survivors from delivering the med kits to the camp. And they get points for killing the survivor that's carrying the med kit and so forth. So you start out the game with the survivor. Any survivor character would do. All right. Match options. You can set this to any parameter you want. 10. The best is a 20-minute mark. And you can leave that at 3. Med kits, you want to move it up to 20 med kits. That will increase your points very much so. One of the things I find when I use select the 20-minute mark is that I usually have like 4 minutes left before I can complete that first round. So what I do is I'll pick up the med kit and on the final go around when she says, oh, or your character says, oh, we have one more med kit and we're done. Well, don't deliver that med kit fully. Go to the point where you get the 500 points and drop it and then go salvage some more. So you can maximize the time that you have selected if, if you go the 20-minute route. This one you don't have to deal with because you never play as a Solari. You can end once the match finishes the time limit and you've completed that first round. Give it a couple of seconds before it ends. And as it ends and is counting down to the start of the next round, you then become the Solari. You don't have to play as a Solari. You can go right and exit to the main menu, and you won't lose any of the progress you've made, any of the points and whatever. So that's what I suggest. All right. That's pretty much it. All right. So let's get started, and I'll show you what you need to do. Now again, you generally have to go a certain amount of distance on all maps, and you can play this leveling up on all maps. And you have don't have to, of course, anything, but you can you need to travel a certain distance to get the 500 initial points. You drop the med kit, and then you pick it up again. You don't walk into the camp circle. Just before you reach the camp circle, toss the med kit in there, and that will give you extra points. So I'll show you on Monastery how I go about doing this. All right. All right. So sprint, sprint, sprint. Drop down. I like Samantha. She's one of my favorite. Steph is another favorite. And of course, when I unlock again, it would be Lara herself. I used to call her Laura, but it's Lara. Lara. All right. So there you can see I salvaged, picking up med kit. She calls it the health pack. It's also known as the med kit. All right. And here's the distance I'm traveling to give you an idea when I pick it up there, how far I have to go before I drop it and then get to 500. Boom. See that? 500 long carry. Pick it up again. Walk up. Don't go into the circle. Walk up and toss. You get extra points. There's a med kit waiting for me. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Sometimes you can blow stuff up. You'll get extra points for that. And that gave me time. And there's another salvage box. Boom. All right. Sprint, sprint, sprint. This is where the second wind comes in. Boom. Pick it up. The objective is to bring the medkits to the camp. And again, the Solari, when you play as a Solari, you are stopping the survivors from doing that. There's the there's a 500. Boom, pick up. Boom, toss. Boom. Okay. There. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Okay, that one hasn't spawned yet. Sometimes they'll spawn in a second or two, but to make the most of my time. See, I got 125 points for demolition. Okay, here's the other salvage box. Boom. All right, salvage box. Boom. Mech kit. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Sprint, sprint, sprint. All right, pick it up. All right. So this is a beautiful part I like about this thing. I don't have to worry about anyone shooting at me. I don't have to contend with any obstacles, nothing. And this is the distance. Boop, drop it there. Okay. Walk up. Don't walk into the circle. Toss it. You get more points. All right. There's the salvage. Boom. Look at this. Okay, there. I sprint, sprint, sprint. Sprint, sprint, sprint. If the box is not there, go to the other. Oh, it just spawned. If for some reason you get here and it's not there, usually it will spawn like a second or two after you arrive. If not, you go to this one. Oh, excuse me for my cold. Hit that one, and then you come back here and it will spawn. Okay, sprint, sprint, sprint. Go up there. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, open the door first. Boom. All right, pick up the med kit. Oh, med pack, as the character calls out. All right. And again, you want to go about this distance. If you drop it, you only get like 200 points. So you want to go the maximum distance you can, and then boom, toss. See that? See the point values there? Plus 296 for salvage. Again, that's where the survival skill comes in, because if you don't select it, the advanced looting one, you will get under 200 points. You know, it won't always stay at 200 points and above. All right, so there you go. There you go. All right. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Boom. Again, if you don't have the second win, that's okay. Sometimes you can get to the med kit or salvage boxes. If you time your sprints just right, you'll get to them. So you don't need that, especially if you're early on and you haven't unlocked that skill. Boom, pick it up, boom. All right. You see how the med kit just spawned right there? I mean, salvage box. 256 points there. See that? Now, on the other maps, I've done it. I've done it just to break up the boredom of having to repeat these steps. But you'll find that the salvage boxes are at different points. Sometimes you have to jump up, and you know that to get to the salvage boxes, it's a little takes a little bit more time. I mean, if you want to just change, you're bored doing that for quite a while on one particular map like this one, then you change it up. It's up to you, whatever you desire. I just hope this video is helpful for those that are starting out on Tomb Raider and they're thinking, gee, oh wow, you got to go to rank 60 to unlock Lara, and because you unlock her at 60, and then you have what is called another what's the name of it? Good gosh. But anyway, there are other rank ups you can do. Once you reach 60, then you start all over again. If you go to Prestige, that's what it's called, Prestige. And all that really does is it gives you another a slot where you can preload your loadouts. And then you unlock the general the second time around when you start from scratch. And you have to unlock all characters, all skills, all weapons, and weapons modifications, and all that stuff. And then there's Prestige 3, all that kind of stuff. Okay, I lost my focus here. Where's my thing? Anyway, here's okay. So that's the other location for the med kit or med pack. Okay. Alright, so once again, I hope this video has been helpful. Again, when this round is finished, let it go for a couple of seconds before it fully comes down, counts down, and starts you playing as a Solari. Now, of course, you can play as a Solari and blow up stuff and you get points, and you go to salvage, you continue to salvage as a Solari, and that's okay. But if you do not wish to, and you just want to continue to maximize your points gain, then you go to the main menu and exit. Exit. Once it says, just before it counts down completely to start the next round, just before it does, you stop the game, exit, and then restart it again if you just want to play as a survivor and do this. Alright? So again, I hope this video has been of some help. Again, I can't take credit for it. And you all have a good day. And for those that are watching this video, there is a viewers that have requested I do one on Aliens Colonial Marines. So I hope to do that on my next video. They wanted me to review Aliens Colonial Marines, my pros and cons about the game. So I hope to do that in my next video. So stay tuned for that, who are interested in knowing what Alien Colonial Marines is all about and what I thought of it and all that kind of stuff. All right, people. So you all have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.